Do you suffer from post-traumatic stress or PTSD? I've shown you how creating a life I love can reprogram your brain. But what if you've experienced traumatic events in life and as a result, you have unprocessed negative memories? Think of your most disturbing memory. One that triggers emotions of fear, depression, anxiety, shame, or guilt. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most disturbing, how disturbing is this memory to you? When you think of this memory, what negative thought do you have about yourself? On a scale of 1 to 7, with 7 being most true, how true is your negative thought about yourself when you think of this memory? If you have one or more disturbing memories or negative beliefs about yourself that score 2 or more, you have unprocessed negative memories. Unprocessed negative memories can be triggered at any time, causing you to feel that same negative emotion and/or think that same negative thought about yourself. These memories can generate behaviors that interfere with your life, even without your awareness, and they can stay locked in your brain the rest of your life, robbing you of living a life you love. Approximately 2/3 of the population have experienced some kind of physical, sexual, and/or emotional adverse life experience or traumatic event. Researchers hypothesize that when a person has an intense emotional experience, either positive or negative, the brain stores the information differently than everyday events. As you experience life throughout your day, your brain interprets information received from your 5 senses, thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and body sensations. If what you're experiencing doesn't trigger intense emotions, your brain processes and stores the information in your memory for future reference. It's why you might have trouble remembering what you did yesterday. However, if your experience triggers an intense emotional response, your brain locks that emotion and all the sensations, thoughts, and behaviors in your memory like a virtual reality video. The moment becomes frozen in time in your memory and contains all the thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and sensations that were encoded at the time of the event. Because your memory networks are interconnected, any similar sensations may trigger your memory of the experience. It's why it's easy to remember extremely joyful events. You can almost see, hear, smell, taste, and feel what was going on when you were so joyful and happy. These memories can have lasting positive effect. However, if you have experienced daily household or workplace dysfunction, or more severe traumas such as physical, sexual, or emotional abuse or violence, your brain can trigger the same emotions trapped in those memories and make you feel like it's happening all over again right now. Intense, negatively charged memories have a lasting negative effect that interferes with the way you relate to yourself, others, and the world. The memory of intense, negatively charged emotional experiences can regenerate fear, anxiety, panic, shame, guilt, anger, and depression without your awareness. This may explain why you might find yourself anxious or depressed for no apparent reason. These memories remain stored in your brain for life and will continuously and negatively affect your view of yourself, others, and the world until they're processed. Think of your brain like a digestive system. If your digestive system is working well, it breaks down what you eat into micronutrients that are eventually carried through your bloodstream to the parts of your body that need them, and then it discards the waste. However, if you eat something that your digestive system can't break down or process, you could get a blockage which could cause all sorts of medical problems, not to mention intense stomach pain. When you dream, your eyes move rapidly back and forth in what is called REM, or rapid eye movement. It's thought that these REM cycles are your brain's way of processing information that's not been fully processed during the day. It may be one reason why your dreams seem so bizarre and disconnected. However, when your brain tries to process a negative emotional event, it's perceived as a nightmare, and it may wake you or interrupt the cycle without fully processing the memory. Remember that these memories remain stored in your brain for life and will continuously and negatively affect how you relate to yourself, others, and the world until they're processed. Some symptoms of the most common symptoms of PTSD are recurring nightmares of the traumatic event, sleeplessness, loss of interest, anger or irritability, feeling emotionally cut off from others, being always on guard, having trouble concentrating, or being easily startled. These symptoms may not surface for months or years after the actual event occurred, and they may come and go. However, if they persist over time and disrupt your daily life, then you may have PTSD. Disruptions include avoiding places or things that remind you of what happened, turning to alcohol or drugs to cope with the trauma, thoughts of self-harm or harming others, a need to keep busy with work or other hobbies to occupy your mind, or isolating yourself. Here's the issue. People who suffer from PTSD may not be able or willing to recognize these symptoms and behaviors on their own. They may be aware of them, but they're in denial. That's why it's incredibly important for families, friends, and other support circles to be on the lookout for any sign of PTSD early on. The earlier PTSD is addressed, the more successful treatment can be. Standard talk therapy is very effective for many situations such as personal, family, or relationship issues. However, traumatic events must be processed intentionally in a specific and structured manner and effectively. People who see standard talk therapists often avoid talking about traumatic events altogether, and many therapists are not trained to process trauma effectively. Medications can be useful to reduce the symptoms of PTSD, such as tension or irritability, improve sleep, and provide chemical support for you to attend and participate in therapy more consistently. But you should note that medications will not process traumatic events. You should consult your physician to determine what's best for you. Repeated studies have shown that people can experience relief in a very short period of time that once took years to make a difference. But it's highly recommended that you do this with a licensed, trained, and competent trauma therapist. Whether you or a loved one is suffering from PTSD, it's never too late to get treatment. Creating a Life I Love provides effective research methods provided by licensed, trained, and competent therapists who can quickly and effectively help you to reprocess your traumatic events and reprogram your brain and body, and can be done online or in person. So what level works for you? If you're level 0, you're not committed at all and you don't want to participate in this training, and that's just fine. I want to thank you for watching. If you're level 1 commitment, you want to do something different, but you just like to watch. If you're level 2, you're willing to work with a coach and be coachable to create a life you love. And if you're level 3, you're in it to win it no matter what, to create a life you love. If you're a level 1 commitment, you just want to see what this is about, and Life 1 training packages for you. Purchase the Creating a Life I Love ebook for only $9.99. Read what interests you most and have it ready to use when you need it. If you're a level 2 commitment, you're willing to be coachable, and Life 2 training packages for you. Purchase the complete Creating a Life I Love video training package for only $39.99. And receive the Creating a Life I Love ebook absolutely free. That's the entire 8-session mind and body video training system, over 20 years in the making, plus the Creating a Life I Love ebook for less than $5 per session. Watch each video at your convenience and reinforce what you learned by completing the research-proven exercises. If you're level 3 commitment, you are in it to win it, and Life 3 training packages for you. You'll receive a free 50-minute consultation online or in the office to clarify your goals and see if trauma therapy or therapeutic coaching is right for you. Be completely satisfied after your free consultation or receive a full refund. If after your free consultation you choose to continue, you'll receive one 50-minute online or in-the-office trauma therapy or therapeutic coaching session for the discount price of only $100. Pay even less with applicable insurance. And you'll receive the Creating a Life I Love video training and ebook upon completion of your first session absolutely free. Purchase unlimited additional sessions at the same discount price. That's a $150 value for only $100. Your free consultation session must be scheduled online at pathwiseproductions.com. Ensure faster and more consistent progress by scheduling one-on-one time in person, online, or on the phone, whatever works best for you. Look, your past is past. You can't change it. Your future hasn't happened yet. Right now has no beginning and no end, and it's filled with infinite possibilities. Right now is the only time you can learn from your past and create your future. Right now is the only time you have to create a life you love. Don't wait another day trapped inside your old programming. Order your Creating a Life I Love training package now and get started creating a life you love today.